Hello, this is Anna with Cottage on Oak. Welcome to my channel. I have a lot of stuff to share with you today, but first off, I bought this metal bird cage at my favorite antique store in town for only $7. I left her there the first time I went, and the second time she was still there, so I snatched her up as fast as I could. And I thought that would be fun to put like flowers in her, like a little, I don't know, vase or something. So it did take a lot of trial and error for me to figure out, as you can see how crazy this looks right here. I put in a lot of flowers and took out a lot of flowers. I truly enjoy being creative, and in my home it is so fun and freeing to do that. To do this, I was just using a bouquet I bought from Sam's Club that was dying, and I also saved some of this. I think this is baby's breath. I can never remember. I try to buy this as much as I can when I see it at Walmart, and I will save it and dry it because I use it in so many projects. So this is how it turned out. It's over the top, it's crazy, and I loved every single second of this in my home. It was so cool, and you can see some pictures of it on my Instagram. It just fits the whole moody vibe that I enjoy, or aesthetic. This was a gift from some friends that I just hung here on the nail, and it's just random and cute. I wanted to change up my couch, so here we go. Bought some cushions from Sam's Club, the two on the end are Home Goods, and the two in the very back on the ends are thrift store finds. They were $3 each. So I just changed it up to see what I liked because I was not enjoying the two large cushions on the back. So these are still just as cozy. And then I wanted to change my curtains, so I bought some new green curtains off Amazon, sage green. This olive green is beautiful, but it was just, something was off about it and I just was not enjoying it. So I put some new curtains up, and they were supposed to be sage green, but to me they were more of a light sage green, stone blue type of color, and you'll see here in a second when I put them up against this blue wall, which is slate tile by Sherwin-Williams. So that's the color of my wall. And then with this particular sage green, I think the wall color just made them look blue. So here you can see they do look sage green, and they still do in this video, but they were just, in person, they were so light. And I do have a picture on my Instagram where you can tell the difference. It's just crazy. Here's the color difference with the olive green. Tell me which one you like better below. The olive green is a more, I don't know, Georgian effect. I like the moodiness of it. I had to enlist my husband to help me get rid of some spider webs. The motorcycle on the right was a gift from my father to my children for Christmas. And here's the curtains. See? It's just light blue. Even in the background here you can see they just look a little light blue. I don't know. And that's not a bad color. It was so pretty. It's just not the color I was going for. And I hate to be picky, but anyways, I packed them up. Thankfully, I did not throw away the packaging, and I took them to a UPS drop-off and sent them back to Amazon, and yes, I got all of my money back, which was great. Although it did not go on my card, it was an Amazon, like they put the money on your Amazon account. So I can only spend that money on Amazon. So beware if you ever have to do that. Here I feel like they look lighter than what I wanted, but it's still so pretty. I just love this. I love these curtains way more than the olive green ones, but I did buy another set, and I'll show you here in a minute, that they are darker. And I feel like the new set matches that tapestry I have hung over the curtain rod over that big window. Also, it does depend on what time of day you film. So this film here, like the sun was coming through, it was just so beautiful, so perfect. I loved it all. Okay, I hate curtains. I hate when they're broken. These curtains broke, so I had to take them down. I am still fixing the wall. We had water damage from our roof leaking. We finally got our roof fixed after forever. So once the roof was fixed, we could start working on the water damage, but there was no point in fixing the water damage until the roof was fixed, so it was just awful. And here's some extra fabric I have from the banner you saw me make, and I was going to make some curtains for those to hang up in the bathroom. So I take my son to the local library for, he has like learning classes and things like that since we do homeschool. And I saw these paintings, oil paintings. They were 40% off, I believe, and they were originally $25 each. So I asked my husband if I could have them, and he bought me two, and so I hung them up on my bookshelf. So if you want to support local artists and things like that in your town, go to your local library and see if they have any paintings for sale or anything like that. Pretty cool and so beautiful. I want some ship paintings in my house. I bought this fabric off of Amazon for $20. It was a lot smaller than I thought, but the material is a canvas woven type of material. It's really nice, really thick. The colors on this fabric fit my living room perfectly. I love them. The colors in this fabric fit all three of the green curtains that I have put in this living room. So it's a really versatile fabric. I don't know if I like it here next to the two toile pillows on either side of it. Those are a gray and a creamish white, and I just don't know if it's too much. Here I am again changing up my kitchen island. I cannot stop. Can't stop, won't stop. I liked the before, but this was in here before, and it just makes the space look so much more elevated and pretty. Please excuse my dirty dishes. Our dishwasher broke. I mean, it's just one thing after another. So I've been hand washing dishes, and I cooked most of my meals at home. But anyways, these are the new curtains. If you can't tell, I love them so much more. It's just a subtle difference, a subtle, like, like a different tone. Like, not as bright, but a bit more muddy of a tone. Anyways, I went to Lowe's with my sister, and I wanted to put a shelf above my arch in my kitchen. So I bought this one for $13, I believe, and oddly enough, it was wrapped in plastic, which I've never seen before. I could have chosen one without plastic, but those were bowed, and this one was not. I do wish I had gotten a shorter, thicker shelf, but I can always change it out. It was so easy. But with this one, it was the perfect size. I didn't have to cut it. And I bought these cheap brackets from Walmart because you can paint over them. I was going to put them like upside down, but I thought, no, the shelf could like fall off the bracket. It just didn't make sense. Anyways, I put them, you'll see how I put them up. With this plastic shelf that you buy from Lowe's, you are going to have to sand it. It had a lot of like, not like splinters, but like thin, splintery things. So I just needed to sand those off. And then I wanted my husband to hold the board for me, and this is just awful. I love being a woman, but yeah, this is not for me. My husband can do this. As you can see, he'll take over here in a minute. And I'm just thankful he helps me with all my fun, crazy projects that I bring to him 10 times a day. So that's wonderful. I love him. My goal is to paint this shelf. I did not want to stain it, and my phone broke, so I could not film me painting it or anything like that. So yeah, it's just one thing after another, but that's okay. Anyways, I just painted the bottom green. I do need to fix the tile, as you can see, and I hung the curtain back up, and I love it so much. I put my cookbooks up there, a wicker basket, some candlesticks, and it's just so much cozier. You can see this is some water damage that we're going to have to fix now that our roof is fixed. So I'm so excited. I want to paint the whole ceiling green and add 2 beams where my finger's pointing at. Tell me what you think below. The same green as the wall and cabinets. Here's our bathroom. There's the curtain. I haven't sewed them up. I actually broke my sewing machine, the needle, so I have to fix that. I tell you, this video is just full of broken things. So I bought this mirror from Sam's Club for $80. It was way too large for the space, and I was very upset. And then I saw this one at a yard sale for $2.50. This fits so great. I love it so much. It's so pretty. It's so heavy, so chunky. I love it. The detail is phenomenal, and I love it. Okay, here is my Azure haul. Please don't worry about my dishes in the sink. we have to fix our dishwasher, so my husband's busy doing that. So I have to hand wash dishes, which is okay. I enjoy it. First, I bought some Parmesan cheese. It's a pretty small container, but I bought this for a recipe I want to try. 2 things of parchment paper sheets. They come already pre-cut, which is awesome. And they are not dyed. Purple sweet potatoes, organic. I'm so excited to try these. It's a pretty good sized bag. I'm excited to try these. A bag of garlic, some red potatoes, that's a big bag, some organic lemons, and look at this. One of them has a leaf on it. I squealed when I saw that. How stinking cute. I'm so excited. A bag of onions, some minced onion, some baking soda because I heard that Arm & Hammer contains additives in their baking soda as fillers, so I wanted to buy some pure organic baking soda. Some celery seeds for a recipe I saw on TikTok, I believe. Now I'm going to have to go back and find the recipe because I have forgotten. Some parsley flakes, 2 big bags of carrots. I try to eat lots of carrots, but they're also good for dogs. We have a dog, and kids love them. 2 big bags of sprouted rolled oats, a box of broccolini, a box of avocados, and a huge box of Fuji apples. And I'm gonna get one out for you because we ate one. Look at how big they are. These are organic, and these taste so good. Like a million times better than anything I've had from Walmart, obviously. So I'm really happy about those, and I'm really shocked at how big they are. And then also they send this newsletter in with your order. So I'm excited to flip through this and see what they're selling. Ooh, lemon balm. I mean, all kinds of stuff. So I'm excited about that. And that is my order. I think it was just under $200 for all of this. So yeah, it's pretty good. We have been enjoying going on walks where my husband works, and this day in particular was just so beautiful, so I wanted to share that with you. And then also here are a few items from some yard sales. This dress was only $1. I bought this for my daughter. I love the lace, I love the velvet, the tulle, the ruffles. Everything about this dress is so cute. It's obviously a little too big for her right now, but maybe in a year she'll be able to fit into it. It's just cute. I also bought her this little coat for this winter, for probably just for pictures because we live in the South. This coat was also $1, and I've never heard of this brand before. I don't know if it was like handmade. I'm a little confused, but it's cute, and I'm excited for her to wear it or take pictures in it. Either way. I love buying clothes from yard sales and thrift stores and things like that. So that's that. And then I bought these at the same yard sale. They were 50 cents each. I think for the napkins it was 50 cents. And then for this little tea towel was 50 cents. I think that's a martini glass, I'm not sure. But anyways, this one has a stain on it. I tried to get it off with Nell's Naphtha. If you have any suggestions, please let me know below because I've tried and I cannot get it out. While I do not drink alcohol, I do like to have those types of glasses to sip my sweet tea in and feel fancy. I also bought this. It's like a tablecloth, 50 cents, also embroidered. I love this so much. This material is my favorite type of material. And I like that it's not just embroidered on the edges only. So I also bought this tea shop container from a yard sale. She had like 20, and I regret not buying every single one of them because those would have made great gifts. So the next time I go yard selling and they have 20, I'm just going to buy them all. Now I do have one hydrangea bush and she is blooming. So I wanted to go outside and pick some blooms to put in my house. This did not turn out exactly how I wanted it to, but that's okay, live and learn. Also, I was so embarrassed trying to prop my phone up to video. Hopefully no one noticed. because I do live in the middle of town and everyone can see where I live. But anyways, a lot of the blooms were not ready yet, so most of them are small, but I wanted some really long stems and I didn't realize you could have multiple blooms on one stem. I would love to have a limelight hydrangea bush, like 20 of them, and that would be a dream, so maybe one day. Anyways, I wanted these to be long so I could put them in this bloom light vase that I bought for $20 at a yard sale like a year or two ago. But as you can see, the stems are so short, so I had the blooms kind of like hanging off the edge of the vase, and it looked cute. There were enough to go all the way around, but the problem was I had no filler for the middle in that gap. So I just ended up putting them in this little vase here, and that's a dried flower. Those two are just dried flowers I have from a previous bouquet. Anyways, all this flower stuff makes a big mess, so I had a big mess to pick up, but that's okay, I had fun. Here's that vase, it looks so cute. And here's the old bouquet, all sad and decrepit. And then I had fun that I forgot to film. I forgot to film this, but I filled this basket up with the rest of the flowers that I had on the left side, and then I just cut some greenery from my front yard and put it on the right side, so I have this basket like full of greenery and flowers, and it's so cute. I love it so much. And I didn't like it on the table though, so I put this here on the table, and I moved this onto my kitchen island, which I also didn't like it here either. It ends up going over there by the kitchen sink. It's just a little too big for the kitchen island, and that's okay. In that basket by the sink you see in the background, I usually keep my eggs in there, but I thought, oh, I just have this little woven basket. I'll just nestle it in here with this basket and put my eggs in there. So now I have this huge, cute little egg basket holder filled with flowers. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down below what was your favorite part. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'm excited for our next video. I don't know what I'm going to film, but leave some suggestions below. Thank you.